You guys must be doing semen retention for different reasons. Some do it to get gains in the gym, some do it to get a clear skin, some do it to be more confident, some do it to get female attention. But I do it for a slightly different reason, and you guys might be startled when you hear it. I do it to avoid misfortune, extreme misfortune at that. Yes, that has been my experience in my life that relapsing causes misfortune. I don't know if you will relate to this or not, if this happens to you or not. Perhaps not, I don't know. But that is what happens to me, and that is one of my biggest motivations not to relapse. That is one of the biggest reasons why I even do retention. Every time I have seen this, I'm one of the people who has always been very observant. And because I've been observant, whenever something happens in my life, good or bad, I often try to see the patterns that led to this. There are always patterns in your life about the actions that you do, about the environment that you find yourself in, and about the events that line up before something good or bad happens. Always a sequence of your actions lead you to your either the good things that happen to you or the misfortunes that happen to you. I have been noticing that whenever I have relapsed from a long streak, within 24 hours of the relapse, something so extremely bad has happened to me that it has left a lasting impact on my life. Whether it is something that I had been trying to succeed in, which had been giving me results, gets completely ruined within the 24 hours of relapse, or I find myself to be in a dangerous, life-threatening situation somehow, or something outlandishly bad happens to me. For example, having an amazing relationship, having an amazing relationship in which we had so much attraction, so much affection, that that suddenly breaks within 24 hours, which is very, very strange, right? The people who have been respecting you very, very much around you in your social circle, they start becoming hostile. Hostile as in they are your enemies. They start, becoming hateful towards you. They start becoming your enemies in a way, which is very strange because the thing is, when you are living among certain people who have always loved you, who have always supported you, who have always been your friends, and one day they suddenly start acting like your enemies, they start frowning when they see you, they start attacking you in some way. It is startling because you expect that behavior from enemies, not from friends. These strange events happen every time a relapse, and within the 24 hours of the relapse, which is very, very, very strange. I cannot explain it through science, but at the same time, science says that, jerking off is normal. So I don't really know what you guys think about it. But I posted this experience on Reddit. And because of the misfortunes have been very extreme, they have not been tiny things like me tripping over a rock or something. No, 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 no. The events have been so extreme that they have impacted my life for a long time after the said event had happened. And it always brings a permanent change in my life. It impacts me in a bad way. This is one of the biggest motivations why I even do retention. So I posted this on Reddit and I searched up some forums on the internet where I found that there are other people also who have experienced the same thing that I have been experiencing. The only difference being that the events of misfortune that they experienced, they were mild. They were not that extreme. They were mild, like stubbing your toe, losing your car keys, forgetting your purse at home, forgetting your phone at home, or tripping over a rock and falling. Mild stuff. But the thing is, when I experience the episodes of misfortune, they have been extreme. They have been sometimes life-threatening. I know sometimes some of you will attribute it to, confirmation bias, placebo. I don't know. But what I have noticed is that bad luck is almost certain after you relapse after a long streak. But there are certain things that I would like to mention here. Certain things that basically increase the probability of bad luck after you relapse. When you relapse, it is when you relapse in the early morning, like the 3 a.m., 4 a.m., or 5 a.m. when the sun is about to rise. In that case, probability of the bad luck event happening is very, very much, as opposed to maybe relapsing at 12 a.m. So the more early morning you have done your relapsing, bad luck event will happen. Second, if you binge after the relapse, basically this is the one thing that, you know, increases the certainty of the bad luck. The bad luck becomes a certainty if you binge 2 or 3 times after the relapse. You know, the third thing is that the longer the streak, the worse the bad luck event will be. If, let's say, a streak of 10 days and then you relapse, compared to the streak of 30 days and then you relapse, the severity of bad luck event will be different in these two cases. In the 10th, after the 10th day relapse, the severity won't be that much. But after the 30th day relapse, the severity will be a lot. It's almost as if the more you retain, the higher the stakes get, you know? And that is why you lose a lot more when you relapse after a long streak. It is strange, because the benefits, of course, come the longer the streak, the more the benefits, but also higher the streak, higher the stake, higher the possibility of huge extreme events happening to you after you relapse. So I don't know if you guys have experienced the same thing. Perhaps you guys have experienced the same thing, but at a milder, in a milder way, maybe tiny bad luck events, tiny discomforts in your life. In any case, if it is happening in your life at any rate, comment on this video and let me know your thoughts, whether it's happening to you or not. But it doesn't matter if it's happening or not. I think it's one of the, it's one more reason to continue and to stay away from all the bad habits that you are addicted to. It's one more reason to keep retaining and, stay in your higher consciousness. But I would love to hear your thoughts about this. I had made a Reddit post also about this. I would continue to research on this and continue to note my observations, and I'll be uploading the videos related to the same soon. Till then, see you guys later.